Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday. Well, I'm recording this on a Sunday. I'm gonna do a little cooking today. You see my little apron sitting over here in my little chair. I hope that you guys enjoyed those last two videos. Be on the lookout for more and more consistency. Today I'm cooking cabbage, homemade mac and cheese, a baked chicken wrapped up in a little oven bag with some bell peppers and seasonings and things. Also, I'm cooking cornbread, and I wanted some other type of side and some sweet, but I don't think it's gonna too much work out. We'll go for that next Sunday. So with all that being said, let's get into it. I can't quite show y'all everything because I didn't really started cooking a lot of it, so a lot of steps are gonna be skipped. So I'm just really gonna show y'all how it looks when it's boiling, show y'all my seasonings and stuff like that. So here we go. Okay, guys, I'm boiling my noodles for my homemade mac and cheese that I am infamously known for. Honey, that's why I call it crack and cheese. But this is the noodles that I use. Nobody else's noodles, no other brand does it like Barilla. I love them, like, yes. And this is what your noodles should look like as they boil. Make sure your water does like actually boil. It helps noodles tenderness, so to speak. Here's my cabbage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to stir with my left hand. I'm not left-handed, so let me switch my holding the camera hand. Yeah, and my cabbage is actually almost done. It doesn't take long for cabbage to cook at all, y'all. It maybe 40 minutes, maybe. I mean, depending on how your stove cooks. Never mind the nastiness of my stove. I need to clean it. But these are the seasonings that I live, breathe, and dab out. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about her right here and bring her to the front. Her right here, baby, if they took it off the market today, I have to go out of business. I can cook without it, but it makes my life so much more easier. Like, accent is the shit. And I know there's people out there that say that they don't need it, or if you really can cook, you don't have to have it. But baby, whatever. I do. I got to have it. And I know I can cook my ass off. So, yeah. Let me phase out and come back in. I also use this. I love this. Let me get my other seasonings out for you guys. I love anything salt free because, as you can see, I actually do cook with a lot of salt. Accent has salt in it. Of course, anything powder doesn't have it in there. Garlic salt. The only time that I cook with actual pure salt is when I'm trying to take the bitterness out of something.
No sugar does it too. Relax. I know y'all Chef Emeralds out there. I know, baby. I know.
The bitterness. And of course, regular old seasoned salt. Yeah, and this is all of my seasonings. Can't show the details of my cabinet too much because my apartments need to do better. But yeah. So I'll be back when this is how your done cabbage will look. Get good old steam coming from it. Yeah, I like to boil mine down. You don't have to if you want to keep a little crunch in there. This is kind of like a southern style meal, so I kind of wanted that damn near sliding down my throat. So, yeah. Hi guys. So I did this video today to show y'all how I be getting down in the kitchen every now and again, and to just give y'all a little life update. I've had to do a lot of spiritual cleansing around me, and I'm still having to do more and more of it. Life is a process, and being in your mid-20s, you're old enough to know better, still young enough to do dumb stuff, but still trying to progress all at the same time. So it's a lot. I am going to continue to be consistent and do all the things that I said I was going to do, from not only for you guys but for myself, because I set out a year ago to say that I was going to have a YouTube channel and it was going to grow and it was going to be everything that I wanted to be, and this is the road to 1,000 subscribers or more. And I know that I have to be consistent to get anything that it is that I want in this life. So yeah, with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm kind of putting it in the middle because I know it's a lot of time lapse waiting on things to get done. And yeah, also it's another thing I want to mention in here about cooking and just life in general, and just drop a little gem on y'all because that's what the fly girl do. And that's, you're never too old to learn how to do anything, whether it's doing hair, cooking, cleaning, learn how to be a wife, because no, we are not born I already know how to do that, okay? And I ain't one myself, but I do think, you know, if I kind of got a little husband in the next 6 months, I do think I got more experience in life than most 50-year-olds. That I can say. I've been through some stuff that only been grown 8 years. So it's some people out here that get it out the mud, they'll never know what this sentence means. So, and I'm not saying it because I'm not saying it like I just didn't had the hardest life either, but I've been through some stuff people couldn't even imagine, and you would never know I went through it by looking at me. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. Okay.
Praise God.
So
Praise God. Amen. Amen. Amen.
yeah, but you just never too old. So whatever it is you want to do, whether you want to go back and get your high school diploma, you want to go back and get a degree, you want to go back and get 6 degrees, if you want to have a child at 40, you want to have a child at, well, I ain't gonna say 50, but if you want to do that, you know, God's blessings is just that. Okay, they have no unmatched time, no expiration date or none of that. And if He say yes, can't nobody on this earth say no. Understand that. So whatever it is, buying a house, getting married, you never too old. It doesn't expire. Things, you can have whatever it is that you want. I know it seems like it's a time for everything, but understand this, honey.
Come on, preacher.
This
faith.
life that we
come
live,
on, come on.
it's only a journey. It is not a race. And at the end, when you have won your race, you know it's time to go on then. But that's when you get to that point. But right now, as you cruising along, do just that. Figure it out as you go if you got to. Everybody don't have that. I'm going to go to school for 12 years, go to school and get a bachelor's degree, get a master's and a doctorate, and double back and get something else and all that. Everybody don't have that. Okay? Everybody don't have that. I'm going to get married at 25, have 2 or 3 kids by 30, be living life and vacating by 50. That's not everybody's life, but that doesn't make your life less valuable. So that's just a little gem I'm going to just drop right quick in the middle of this video. And yeah, so until the next time, you guys, because this is the only time I'm going to be talking really, except for when I show y'all my meal when it's all complete. Of course, live in peace and not in pieces. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody about me. And until next time.
Okay, so here I had talked through this part of the video, but you couldn't really hear the audio that clearly, and plus I didn't like how I sounded. It sounded a little like I didn't know what I was talking about, and we can't have that. But anyway, so here is my cheese that I actually like, my cheese roux. If people that don't know what a roux is, it just means sauce, cream, whatever. You know me, gotta be extra, but I use Velveeta, different types of cheeses to put in there to make it more creamy. I use just a smidge bit of heavy whipped cream or heavy whipping cream, however you want to say it. You can use half and half, because I will tell anybody whipping cream is not cheap. So yeah, and it takes a lot of it to use a lot of it, if that makes sense. So yeah, and they don't make it in a big thing. At least I haven't found it. If you have, shout out to you. Let me know where you found it in so I can try to get it myself. But anyway, yeah. So this is me stirring it, and I put some milk in it, and I make it all creamy till it's melted down. And yeah, that's really all that it is to this. I shorten this up so you can pretty much get the gist of it, and we're getting ready to pour. Here we go.
So yeah, you just pour it over. Move this spoon out the way. Pour it over it. If you have a little cheese left or a little excess cheese, trust me, it'll get used. Pour it till you're comfortable, where you won't get it everywhere. Set your little pot to the side. Stir it in. And if you're using this size pan, it is this is 1 box, so this is how much noodles 1 box makes. It'll fill 1 little half pan, or whatever they're called wherever you live. I hear that sound. Damn, I'm starting to lose the noodles. Okay. You see how I soaked it right on up? Now I can put the rest of that cheese in here. Nice and cheesy and creamy. And believe it or not, even as quote-unquote experienced as I am, I still burn cheese every now and again. It really didn't get that burnt, but you see it has started to in the bottom. Damn, I can't even see it. Yeah. So, that's something. So even people that do this professionally, we make mistakes too. I'm kind of having to try to do this cute because I didn't put my apron back on. And I can't get nothing on this dress. It's my favorite dress. Well, one of them anyway. And then I'm about to show you a little trick that some people know about, some people don't. That's the thing about cooking. You can always learn. Hell, I'm still learning stuff. Wait a minute. You see this? Ground white pepper. Pepper goes great with cheese, but to keep it from giving you black flakes in it, it helps out. But be careful, because pepper is kind of like salt when it comes to certain stuff. Too much of it can have you coughing and choking and sneezing and carrying on, and you don't want that. So, yep, there it goes. And no, I'm not done, so chill out, chill out. I can hear y'all now. That's all you gonna say. That's all this to it. That's it. Be quiet. Let me get the rest of the cheese out. I don't know if y'all can see that because I'm not behind the camera right now. And that's gonna be it for today. But any other time, this is what I use every time. Take it off the thing for a moment. Okay, I'm a Walmart girl, so it's gonna always be Walmart. And then my tray, the Parmesan. And oftentimes, as y'all watch me, y'all see that I cook with a lot of generic stuff. Because if you really shop, first of all, you know that some name brands are overrated. Two, if you really shop and you really know how to taste, a lot of stuff, the generic version of it tastes better. That's what people don't know. Hold on while I get this cheese open. Come on. Put it all over it. And I actually had never heard of this till I used to cook for my ex. People put breadcrumbs on top of their mac and cheese. I, for one, don't see the need of it because if you bake the right way and do stuff the right way, it should give you that same like burnt baked look anyway. So crumble some of this Parmesan up over it. Parmesan, no, it stink. Ooh, all cheese stink, but Parmesan, ooh, stink a thing. And I can cook with my bare hands in this case because I'm cooking for home and for my family. So yeah.
And that's my business. So
yeah.
Shout out to Untab.
Mix up ground beef because I hate the way ground beef tastes. I mean, shit, feels in my hand. So that's really the finished product because I don't have the rest of the cheeses today because I have to go grocery shopping. This was kind of like a last minute thing. And you get ready you cover it with foil, but cover it, but leave it slightly like vented so it won't smother it. And you bake it for about, this is a small pan, so maybe about 45 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes, maybe, depending on the level of burnt you want, or baked, so to speak. When I fix a whole big size pan, I normally do about an hour and a half for sure, just to ensure that the cheese is melted through and through and all that good stuff. So again, be back with finishing results.
This is what I mean by vented. So that little piece right there, yeah. Yep.
And in the end, this is what it would look like. See that? Yes. Trying to get that little, there you go.
All done. Look at that. Just look like food porn. Yes, ma'am.
I can't really stick my phone in there, but there's the chicken. It's real tender, real juicy. And yeah. Thank you guys for cooking with me today. Until the next time.